What is up, everyone? Welcome back to All It Takes, No Whiffs. I am Alex, and that is Christian. And for this video, we will be recapping the super welterweight fight between Brian Mendoza and Sebastian Fundora. This ended in kind of a stunning fashion with Brian Mendoza knocking out Fundora in the seventh round. And not to toot my own horn, but if you watched our preview, I did call this. I called the upset. So really excited about that. I know when this happened, I texted Christian right away and I texted, I am so lit right now. So I was really excited about this. I was excited about the result. And Findora didn't seem too upset about this. He said there's road bumps in the way, but it's just how it is. So really looking forward to getting into this fight and seeing where these two guys are going next.
Oh yeah, for sure. Seeing Fundura get put out like that was kind of wild. Not gonna lie. I thought his chin was a little more solid than that, but I mean, not credit to Mendoza. There was some crazy power behind those shots. To be honest, that left hook that set him off. That was right on the button, froze him. Honestly, the ref should have just jumped between right there. Like he was done right after that. But then he follows up with a right hand and another left hook. I think either that or a jab, and that just put him out. Like uh, Fundura got cooked. I'm ashamed that I sided with him, to be honest. Not really, but like he said, Roblox, maybe he could bounce back, be better. It's just, I feel like his tools, having the height and reach advantage by an insane amount in these lower weight classes, it's not that much of an advantage thinking about it.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why Mendoza had a little success in this fight too, because he's usually been on the smaller end in a lot of his fights. He's been the smaller guy, so I think that's one reason why he kind of had some success. It's one reason why I took him too, because I read an article that said that he had always been the smaller fighter and everything, and I was like, maybe this guy can actually do it, and he's got some pretty good power. So I definitely see what you're saying with that. Do you think he's gonna move up eventually?
Oh, he has to be honest. He has to fill out that frame. I think that chin is just really susceptible being, I guess, that light at that height. I don't know if that's how it works, but that seems to be the case. Maybe his neck being that skinny just had no no fight against it. I don't know. But yeah, I think him moving up for sure is definitely the case. He's 6'4", 6'5",
6'5", I think.
6'5". Like there's heavyweights that aren't even that tall. Usyk's not even that tall. And not him being at super welterweight, I just don't think that's ideal for him. And yeah, I think if he moves up, that'll be good for him.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good for him. But let's talk about the guy who actually won this fight, Brian
Yeah,
Mendoza. What do you think about this guy?
I really did like what I saw. I don't want to say that I think he's like cream of the crop yet, but he's definitely got some power behind those hands. I like how short and crisp his punches were. So outside of that, he just seemed like an offensive oriented fighter. Defense wasn't anything I think to speculate on, but yeah, I think he's definitely solid. At 154, I think he's going to be an interesting name. Don't want to say he's a contender. I think there's a couple of guys ahead of him, but who knows?
Yeah, one thing I want to clarify from last video. I said he took Jason Rosario's title in the previous fight before this. He didn't take his title; he was just a former champion. So he just upset both him too. So he didn't take his title in that. That's my bad, but I just wanted to clarify that real quick. But yeah, I mean, I really liked what I saw from this guy. Even though Sebastian Fundora kind of in the first few rounds was kind of doing his thing and keeping him at bay, but I think this guy's got some pretty solid power. He moves around pretty good, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do next. Maybe these guys rematch it in the future. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I am really excited to see where Mendoza goes after these two upsets.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's next for Mendoza for sure at 154. As far as Fundura, I'm the only thing I feel like he should be looking forward to is the nearest fast food restaurants and just adding a whole lot of weight because I just feel like that would be much more solid for him facing guys that might be more similar in stature to him. For those who know, honestly, jabbing down is a lot harder than jabbing up. That's one thing. It's just an advantage in general, I guess, when you're punching up, having that leverage. Punching down on opponents, it's not really the same. Obviously, there's ways to work around it, but I feel like when you're matching up with opponents that often, that's the style you got to go about. You might want to check where you're at.
Yeah, I definitely think that this guy kind of needs a little change up too. Maybe move up a division or three. Honestly, who
Honestly.
knows at this point? Dude's 6'5", 154 pounds. I definitely think he should move up too, but I will be looking forward to seeing how Mendoza will be doing in the future, see who he would be fighting next. It is a pretty good weight division right there, so I'll be excited to see where he goes next. Be excited to see where Fundora goes next too, to see if he moves up or if he stays there and wants to maybe stay around there. I don't know why he would. I would move up if I were him.
Yeah, these are definitely two names that I feel like boxing fans should keep an eye out for the future. Mendoza definitely can make some noise at 154, coming off of a couple of big upsets for him. He's just on a really good pace right now. And Fundura, he's a notable name for sure. Obviously, this is a setback, but uh, I think he has options, just being 6'5", and
And young
like,
still.
yeah, and young. So he definitely has a lot of room to fill out and work on his boxing in general. So I'm looking forward to seeing that for him. But um, until whatever's next for both of these fighters, peace.
Peace.